Conley really trying to find his way. We saw that the other night against the Miami Heat. Did a great job there, especially in the second half. And Rudy Gobert, especially if the defense is good and you come up with turnovers, but also work that half-court offense.
Nice move by Royce. Kick it out. Mike's wide open. 3-ball, arches it in. As you go up and down the floor, I want fans to recognize the virtual fans in the stands. The NBA has done a marvelous job.
Gobert that can run the floor.
Yeah, officials changed that to a 2-ball from a 3. So 5 points for Conley. There's a cutter inside, bucket good.
Nets are having no issues really on the offensive end other than just knocking down some shots. It's the defense right now that may be a little worrisome, but Royce O'Neal goes straight line to the basket.
Stronger player than some may give him credit for. Good finisher. Nearly lost. They save it. Corner 3, good.
He kind of knows when he needs to pick things up on the offensive end. He never forces anything. Right here, another miscommunication on defense by the Jazz.
A miss by Brooklyn. Rebound, Royce O'Neal. Joe's wanting that 3-ball tonight.
Yeah.
Buries it.
Yeah, I think Joe's doing the right thing. I think the expectations as Donovan knocks down a nice 3.
Names missing: DeAndre Jordan, Taurean Prince, COVID-19 positive. You got Kyrie with the shoulder out, Durant out with an Achilles rehab.
Pretty much always goes in when he penetrates right into that paint and then gives a little fade. That shot is usually money. That one went in and out.
Clarkson's in as well as the hammer goes down by Allen. Donovan trots into front court, head up. Behind the back pass, Moutier. Here's Clarkson. Swish. The others that backed up John Stockton. They knew their role. And I thought most of them accepted it with what it was.
They did. And they had an opportunity. It's Mike Conley knocks it down on a...
2 minutes in, second quarter. Karutz straight away. Dances out front. He's got a big matchup there with Tony Bradley. Drives on the big man. Keeps the dribble alive, and then outside again for 3.
Jazz get the ball back here. Let's see what happens on the offensive end.
Nice job by Tony to crowd the paint. Here's Clarkson from Moutier. Bang! Back out to Royce. Tried to fire up a 3, I thought, then forced it inside. Donovan got it back. Gobert bumped in the back and counted. Mitchell now with a 6-point game. Taking only 3 shots, Thurl. A couple of assists. Shot clock at 5 for Donovan. 1-on-1 with Chiozza. Up and in. Contract for good reason.
That's right.
Those numbers or those statistics prove why. Rudy with the putback off the ball down on the deck. LeVert slices inside on a kick out to Johnson, and he drops a 3-ball.
You don't want, and that's something that the Jazz got in a little bit of trouble earlier in the season as Donovan.
And the rebound comes out. LeVert's on the run. Wide open, corner 3.
Well, that's what you get with a young lineup like Brooklyn has. You know, they're not going to quit on you.
Oh, up top, beautiful.
They're not going to get to that either. You know that this is the time for creativity.
Absolutely. Jazz looking for the first bucket here in the third. Conley, run on cue. LeVert. Here's Thomas. Shot, no. Jared Allen tried to keep it alive. Back inside. Rudy stays with him. Great job. Great job. And then
right up until that last shot, the defense was really good.
Donovan, behind the back. Count it.
Probably come up short. He needs to get that rebound.
Joe forced that pass. He was double teamed, nearly lost it. LeVert gets an easy 2 on the other end.
And it's not going so well for everybody else.
Clarkson tried to force one up down on the baseline. Rejected. LeVert front court. Jazz 2-on-2. LeVert in the paint. Ed Davis puts up his hands, but then he lets Jared Allen slide in. Utah hitting just 2 of 10 shots. What a Jazz last field goal was at the 9:01 mark. Cross court, Clarkson winds up for 3. Looks good, bangs home. Jazz are playing free. That ball slapped away, saved, and we're coming the other way. When you play free, sometimes 2T, that equates into some turnovers and a breakaway bucket scored by LeVert. Okay? Feeds Niang, cuts, and goes back outside. Royce O'Neal shows the ball, drives, double team, put back at deep.
You talk about these first three are going to be really important. They're really good opponents. You get a chance to play against some of the best right now, especially if you're vying for a top spot, especially under the circumstances where a lot of guys may not have had, gyms to work out in. They got creative and found a way to stay in the best shape they could.
Williams-Goss.
There it is.
Yeah, big three, and Donovan is the first one off the bench. A little more in control for Rajon Tucker, but T, I'm impressed with his strength.
Yeah, he's such a great athlete. You saw that dunk he had against Phoenix, I believe.
When he punches it, picked up, and the Nets run. Inside flush, Jared Allen. I think the league did the best they could to try to give teams in their conference, inter-conference but what's more difficult is to think about not only NFL, but college camps that sometimes have 90 to 100 young players inside.
Great job that time of finding space on the floor to either look for a shot or find his teammate open.
103-95. Trading buckets.
What he wanted initially was to see what combinations are going to work, and that might be outside the starters. I think that probably was already set.
Back out front to Martin. Ball picked away. Nicely done. The Jazz run one-on-one. Up and in. Buckets good by Justin Wright Foreman.
However, it's going to be fun. It's fun to even be talking about seedings, talking about playoffs.
Rhodey hanging and getting the shot to go.
Let's see if they foul. Nope. They let Wright Foreman go to the rim and count it. Jazz seconds away from a 2-1 scrimmage record before they play their first of 8 seeding games on Thursday. Musa scores. This will be a three-point. He did not get the shot away. And Utah holds off for the second straight game.